from the moment I thought I couldn't go back to after the match, and far after the match I already knew I made a mistake, and it was something really, really stupid. The first time I started playing darts was because of my brother. He played at a local competition every Sunday morning, so I joined him. First I was not old enough to play, but whenever I got 8 years old I started playing in here. What I enjoyed most about darts is that you're on your own. You don't rely on others. You can do whatever you want to do. I realized I was good enough to maybe go to professional darts whenever I went to England to play the development tour. In the first weekend I played one of them, I won one of them. So that was actually the moment I thought, okay, this could maybe change my life.
I'm often asked, how do players get approached? How do they get involved in this? And in my experience, what I find is the approaches are fairly blatant. So you'll get a message on Facebook, private message, or you'll get something on Telegram, WhatsApp, WeChat, depending where you are in the world, where they will blatantly say, do you want to make some money? I can offer you money for doing this thing that would enable them to make money through betting.
So whenever I got charged for the match fixing, I was at a pretty good stage in my career. I was on the top on the development tour ranking, which gives a spot on the World Championship and the Tour Cut as well. So the coronavirus came at the most worst moment in my career. As I was saying, I was at the top of the development tour ranking. So if we just could go along with the season, I may have got into the World Championship, maybe got a tour card. So everything stopped for a moment. The approach of the match fixers came from a weird Instagram account which contacted a friend of mine. The text sent to my friend was like, do you want to earn some easy money, something like that. First we joked around from the text, and then we got a bit exciting about it. So my friend met up with those guys, and they made it pretty clear the task was to lose 4-0. So I did that, and then after the match my friend met up with them again, and they talked again then, and they just gave away the money, not all of it, but they obviously wanted me to stay in it, and that was the moment we got out with it. The guys didn't directly threaten us, but they made me feel I couldn't go back, so I had to do it. I had no choice left of doing it. Yeah, from the moment I thought I couldn't go back to after the match, and far after the match I already knew I made a mistake, and it was something really, really stupid.
It's quite tempting for players at the lower end, thinking, well, I'll just do it once and it might save my career because I can get to the next series of events. Well, actually, you will be caught and it will end your career. And this is the real risk, and this is the message we want to get across to players. What you must do in those circumstances, you must report it. Most players, most sports have a requirement under their rules that you must report approaches.
So when I found out the investigation was about me, my world crashes in. You're back to your lowest point in your career again, at the point you were at your highest. About the process, I think it was very long. It was about a year from beginning to end. The DRA gave me a ban of 5 years, and I had to pay the investigate money. Paying the money was not that big of an amount. I was more concerned about the period of the ban. It was 5 years, but because I want to educate young players in Holland and in England and all over the world, it came back to 2.5 years, also because I helped the investigation and played it all clear. The thing I thought about my career was like, it is stupid and your career is maybe going to end like this, but it is your own fault. But the thing with my parents and my family is it's not their fault, but I hurt them. So it's much harder to tell your parents and hurt them than crash your own career. Telling my family was the most difficult thing I've ever done.
If you do it, the ramifications are just so serious. Firstly, match fixing is a criminal offence, so you could have police involvement and there is the potential for jail. There is also the reputational issue for you. There's the damage it does to your immediate and extended family because of the impact of you being a match fixer and identified as such.
What I hope from this is that no one ever gets into anything like this ever again, especially young people, which are vulnerable for this type of cheating. Yeah. If someone at a video showed me before I've done it like this, that's maybe the time where I thought I don't want to go into anything like this, and that's exactly the thing I want to achieve with this video. The big message here is don't get into it, don't start things like that. Whenever you get approached, report it to the DRA or the PDC straight away, so they can get every match fixer out of the internet.